Hello, and welcome to another Universal Archives. And this one here, should I say, cat out of the bag. But before I begin, don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe to this video. Please smash those likes, because they get the video, circulate all social media and YouTube land for your enjoyment. Pleasure, and for me to have some recognition as being a top video content creator. That is the mission. And so far, and to the people who watch my videos, thank you very much for your support. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe this video, like I mentioned in the video, and most importantly, please sub to the ones who have not subbed this channel. Please do so. Please sub this channel, and I will gladly reward you the best way I can possible. I can't give you no money, or I can't give you no type of I can't do any contests because I don't have over 1,000 or more subscribers. Now if I had over 1,000 subscribers, it'd be a different story, because then I'd be able to do some contests and do things like that for you guys. But I can't, cause I make these videos just for fun, and there are a lot of other content creators out there who have 1,000 subscribers or more, because they are very popular on YouTube, TikTok, and all other social media platforms across the country. You know who they are. They are some of them sub my channels and some of them don't, but it is what it is. I take what I can take. All right, now enough talking. When I said a cat's out the bag, this is actually what I really meant. And this book I've had for about a couple of years now, and it's an old book. That's why I call it Universal Archive, because archive these all the older books from 90s, early 2000s, 90s, 80s, and further on up. And but this book in particular is a very great book. And last time I bring to you OMAHA. OMAHA #1, and what this is. And it's also where it says here, adults only. That's what kind of book this is. It's an adult kind of book. And for an prime example, if you look at the cover very carefully, you see two cats here, and the male cat, you can see where his leg is at. That's a prime example why it says adult only. And this book is actually a near mint book. Like I said, I've had it for a couple of years now. This book cost me $30 when I purchased it. And I'm not exactly sure how many books it is on these, but this one I had for a while. And it's from a comic book company called Kitty. Hold on, not Kitty. Hold on. It's called. Hold on. Get that correctly. Kitchen Sink Comics is what it's called. Kitchen Sink Comics. You better can see that, but the label's up here. Kitchen Sink Comics, what it says. And this is a great book. Like I said, this is a funny animal novel by Reed Water. I think Reed Water is the creator and writer of this book. And it's just a great book. It's in great condition. One of the best books I purchased. I said a book called $30. It's an adult book. And I got other adult books that I will show in the near future. But this one here is something that I really wanted to make a video on. I have done a video on this one when I first purchased this book. It came with other books, and this one here is from Morris Porter. And this book, like I said, #1. And I'm quite sure there are other books along with this one. This one I just happened to come across, and I liked it, so I got it. And how many animal books do you actually find that has a male cat and a female cat, and female cat very gorgeous? I'm not. I don't want to sound like a sick individual, but and if you look very carefully too, the female cat here, if you look at the legs and look at the kind of drink that she has on one of those split dresses. If you're familiar with a woman, the kind of dresses they have the split on the side on each side of the hip, and they have the long dress, kind of like a long scarf from the top all the way down to the bottom that splits the left and the right half of the dress involved. It has a back like the front, but it has the split on both sides of the female's hip, and this kind of dress this is. As you can see, it has a if you pay attention to detail, you know exactly what I mean. See the split right here, and you can see it covers the shoulders, but you can see the breast poking out there, but not actually no live breast. It's more like a print of the breast in the dress, and it's a red dress. You can see it's beautifully red, and that's the split that's on the side, on this side, and whereas on the other side, because see her other leg is right here, and one leg is here, and the split of the dress here, which divides what's underneath, and the man's foot is underneath that. I don't want to get too vague for YouTube, but you get some idea. And there's a tail on the back there. It's a gorgeous female cat, and they both sitting there having look like it's actually tea or coffee, but I said from the looks of it, it's night, so I'm assuming that's tea. They probably drinking tea. I doubt that's coffee, or it could be something inside the coffee cup, inside the coffee pot, which is there. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I'm gonna go along with tea. But anyway, this is a great book. I like the cover. I'm not exactly sure, and this is a variant cover. I don't think it is. I think this is a standard edition cover. I'm quite sure. Like I said, this book cost me $20. This book cover that's $29, but I paid $30 on it. If you add tax on it, it's over $30. So I'm gonna stick with $30. But this book, I'm not gonna say it's hard to find. It may be depending on where you're looking. But this is a near mint book. It's in great condition. There's no fine ticks on the book. No fine ticks. The corners are great. Top is here great as well. Like I said, the book's in great. It's in great condition when I purchased it. It's a near mint. Near mint means it could be a 9.6 or 9.8, depending on the condition. But sometimes when you get books like this here, it pays to check them for fines and ticks. And it has. Now, one thing about fines and ticks. Now, when you did get books with fine ticks, that means if there's a slight color break or no color break at all. Some fine ticks are so deep that the fine ticks break the color of the book, and therefore you have to get it pressed and get it clean. Once you get it pressed and clean, it'll put all the color back. It'll remove the fine ticks, but it will also put the color back into where the fine ticks originally are. That's why it's hard to find books with great that has ticks on it, but doesn't break the color. This book has, looks like it only has some small fine tick, not much. I think I see a couple of small tick breaks, but it's not breaking the color. So this book is probably, like I said, it said near mint. Near mint means you might find some damage on the book somewhere. That's why I said near mint. Now if it said very fine plus, that means there is damage. Very fine means there is damage as well. So, but if you get a book that's perfect, and I think it's called Prestige. I think Prestige is a 9.9 or 10 or 10. And those grades are very extremely rare. You know what I'm saying? So there's not many books in the world that are prestige. A lot of people don't know what prestige means. Prestige means perfection. It means there's nothing wrong with the book. There's no ticks. The book has not been opened. None of that. And the book has just been kept in great condition, where if it's graded, then you'll be able to it'll come out either a 9.9 or a 10. And 9.9 and 10s are rare grades. Extremely rare grades, and they'll cost more if it's a 9.9 or 9.10. So that's why you see most comic book people, when they buy comic books straight out either comic book stores off the press, they'll get it graded immediately, where it'll be a 9.9 or 9.10, where there'll be nothing wrong with the book. But anyway, I just want to get that broken down. This is called OMAHA, the Cat Dancer, and I'm assuming she's the cat dancer. But I said this is a great book, and from Kitchen Sink Comics, a fun animal novel by Reed Water. Y'all please go and check out this book. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe to this video. The Almighty Green Cats, I'm out of here. Peace. This is on Universal Archives.